saw something, and I've run and got to thinking about it, and I think I have been done some shows at some places where clubs did this or venues did this. But the thing about the venue taking a percentage of merch sales, boy, that's kind of a grimy practice, ain't it? I mean, look, I get that there's people in your establishment selling things, which they could very well do without your establishment. But the deal is, the bands are bringing people to your venue. If they're holding an event and, tickets or whatever have been put out, or, it's just an event that a bunch of people are showing up. And, here's another thing. Sometimes in order to get a slot on some of these venues, they have to play during a weekday. So now they're already drawing a crowd that you would not have on a freaking Tuesday, bringing in thousands of dollars in drinks and all that good stuff. And you feel that charging the merch table 20%, mind you, is a fair practice. I mean, I don't know how many bands have run into this or whatever, but it seems to me to be a pretty grimy practice. And the frontman of Alpha Wolf went off and had something to say about it at the venue they were just at. He called him right out on stage, and he says, before we go, I want to mention every band on this tour is selling merch over there. We're all trying to get the same shit done. It doesn't matter whose merch you buy. Any bit of money you spend helps, especially when these dirty fucking venues are taking 20% of it from the bands playing tonight. It's like, we're not making any fucking money anyway. You'd think venues doing that could afford some good fucking air conditioning, but apparently not. Alright, so if you have any money to spend, fuck the bar, spend it on a shirt. You, sir, are a champion. Yeah, and I mean, there's video of it, so if you want to go check it out, Loudwire's got it up. Just type in Alpha Wolf calls out venue, and it'll come up. But yeah, while others were sympathetic towards Alpha Wolf having to give 1/5 of their merch cut to the venue. Now you see how they put it? Like they want to try to make it sound like it's not a bunch of money, but it is. And some didn't feel that it was right to instruct fans to stop spending money at the bar, since the bartenders rely heavily on tips. Yeah, tips you wouldn't be getting. It goes both ways, man. How many tips would they be getting on a fucking Tuesday night? Would they have a packed show? I doubt it. But there's a lot of bands that are bringing a lot of people. There should at least be a deal like that. Like if you book on a weekday or whatever, on a night that would usually be slow, and you bring in a certain percentage, once that percentage is hit, then we don't take from your merch because, something. Because it seems really fucking scummy to me, man. It's just yet another thing where now we have this shitty relationship between venues and the bands playing them, which there's always this love-hate relationship a lot of times. I mean, every venue is a different adventure for a band. Every venue has its own things, its own shit that it, has to deal with on its own from the town that it's in, and then that gets passed on to the band one way or another. But I gotta say, man, I know everybody's hurting out there, man. The economy sucks. Anybody that wants to act like the economy's not fucking bullshit right now is sorry. I'm sorry that you're not in the same reality that the rest of us people that have to live on money are, but I get it. And I know that, these venues have to stay open, because, but here's the thing. Not really, because just as soon as one door closes, another one opens, and it's all about the practices, how you're doing business, how many, bands want to book at a place that does shit like that, I gotta tell you, man, it seems like there's gotta be a better way. So they go on to say, fuck the bar. Where am I here? Oh yeah. Fuck the bar is scummy though. The bartenders didn't decide the merch cut. Well, again, you are part of the system you can't claim to be a victim of it when you're actually working for the venue, because, relying on tips or not, you're still going to get paid your shitty bartender hourly rate, but guess where that money's coming from? So, every argument it has a counter argument. And it's like, which came first, man, the chicken or the egg? Well, I'll tell you what, these bands could play out in a fucking field or in the middle of the woods and bring a crowd out there, but no, they came to your venue. They came to yours. And you're making money because of the band that's on the stage. Not because people like to come to your shitty smelling bar. No. How many regulars are keeping the place afloat? Even those people drinking their friggin' Bud Light, friggin' drafts every day, sitting at the bar. They're not keeping your business afloat. It's the bands that come in. Those are the ones that are keeping your business going. Those are the ones that are making you fucking money. So, we can cry about the bartenders, but it's like, crying about fucking being a waiter at a shitty restaurant. Go be a waiter somewhere else. Go be a bartender somewhere else. Huh? Just like the band can go play somewhere else. But, at the end of the day, the places get booked, management or tour managers, or, promoters, they don't know all the questions to ask. They don't always know all the things. I mean, shit, I've done shows with promoters and shit that, didn't even think about the fact that there was no sound man. That there was no way for these bands to play without a fucking sound man, soundboard, something. No, you just booked the fucking show? Really? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So, I know that, and then even if you ask all of the questions, you're not, always going to get the answers that you like. That's, it's a grimy practice, and it should be, frowned upon in every level. I mean, because, dude, here's the thing, man. You're not even paying these bands enough to pay for the gas to get to the fucking show half the time. The merch is what they make money on. The merch is, and there's already an overhead for that. If they're carrying merch, they've already spent a bunch of money on merch. So now they have to, set the price so they can make money from their merch. Because they sure as hell ain't making it from the fucking door, are they? So, but you want a cut of that too. Well then, why wouldn't the band get a cut of your drink sales? I mean, they are the ones bringing the people to your drinks. It's, no matter how you spin this, it's a bullshit argument.